Okay, what I have here is issue 29 of Timothy McSweeney's Quarterly Concern. And this is the variant with red cloth matched with a die-cut black cloth, which the black cloth is stamped in silver. There are two other variants, black cloth with die-cut gray and black cloth with die-cut blue. Those are both fairly common. This is the scarcest of the three. Now, how scarce is hard to tell. It's one of those things that's probably harder to find than it really is. Most people selling them have no idea there are any variants at all, so there are never any references to them, and you have to call every single person or email individually to ask what they have. It's one of those that nobody takes a picture of, and they just post a stock picture. So it's a very common book, and that actually makes it harder to find the variants. Anyway, I lucked into this red one. It was a total accident to find. The condition has got some issues, so I'm looking for a nicer copy. I'm mighty glad to have this one. But it does have some condition issue. Unfortunately, the condition problems are naturally on the front cover. The back cover is pretty nice. Really, almost no wear on the back cover at all. The back cover is beautiful, naturally. The spine is somewhat, have a little bit of fading on the spine. Not a lot, but it's not as bright a red really as it should be. The front cover is still nice and bright, and from the black cloth over to the foredge it's great. Unfortunately, the red cloth has a couple of stains, and you can see even on the webcam, you can see here we have what looks to be a water stain, that light splotch there. Looks like we've got some kind of water stain going on there. It's fairly subtle, so it's not awful to look at, but we've got a kind of a darker stain here. We've got a couple of darker stains similar to that above it, and over here we've got a couple of dots of darkness. So it's, on the one hand, it's unfortunate that it's got a couple of problems. It's really unfortunate that they are on the front cover. It'd be easier to live with if they were on the back. But the flip side is I'm happy to have it, because finding these variants is a hassle. More of a hassle than it needs to be, because every copy that you try to look for, you've got to call up every single person or email every single person. So I go in bursts. I'll contact 20, 30, 40 people that have them for sale. Half the people won't get back to me. Of the people that do get back to me, probably 80% of those are, it's in our warehouse, we don't, blah, blah, blah. Turns out that they're not really booksellers. They're just selling a commodity that happens to be books. So they never see their books. They don't know anything about their books. They go in one end of the warehouse, they go out the other end of the warehouse. So they have no clue. The little mom and pop bookstores, the independent bookstores, collectors, people interested in McSweeney's, they would all be thrilled to help. But of course, they all only have like one copy or two copies, and so far it's never been a red one. And when you're hunting for a copy and you can only inquire about somebody that's got one or two, it can take a lot of inquiries to come up with what you're looking for. So one of those things is way harder to find than it ought to be. But I'm on the hunt to upgrade my copy. I'm still pleased to have this one. Completely locked into it. And of course, now that I'm hunting one actively, none to be had. None to be had. Inquiries one by one by one. Oh well.